Kuzangpo and hello everyone. My name is Jitin Ledri. Today's episode is very, very special, and I'm very honored and privileged to welcome you all, His Eminence Chung Tulku Rinpoche, here with us today. Thank you, Rinpoche, for being here with us. And how are you, La?
I'm good. Thank you for inviting me here and talking with me.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for making time, especially, I believe that you're very, very busy here in Perth at the moment, everyone. And thank you for, especially from all the team from Heart to Heart podcast. I would like to thank you from the bottom of our heart for making this time here with us today. Okay, Rinpoche, usually the interviews are very formal, and we have a lot of questions which are very subjective sometimes and very formal, I'd say. And I want to make this podcast very casual and very constructive conversations between us, and also to make it, entertaining for our listeners and viewers. And with a very light note, what is in your mind at the moment?
Just now I'm just thinking today is very hot outside. And inside also very hot. That's it.
Lasla, thank you. And Rinpoche, I read a few things about you. So you came from a very big family, I'd say. 7 sons in one family, and I believe one of you being Tiku. And out of 7, 5 of you were recognized as Tiku, right? And how does it make you feel? And what is your experiences related to this factor?
So, honestly, sometimes I feel very special, and sometimes I'm thinking like we don't have such a ordinary lifestyle, and we don't have so much family together. We talk about it together, like brotherlyhood, going together, spending together time, and then so which means like we don't have much time around each other. So not only now we can manage our time, but previous, like when I was a child, when I was a little age, very young age, 5 years, and I was went to Nepal, and with my second elder brother, Anzum Geshe Rinpoche.
Yes.
He got recognition from H.E Holiness, late H.E Holiness Tulku Rinpoche, and I also landed up with him. I have a good fortune to go with him and join to Shechen Monastery. That I think 1989. It's a long time back.
Wow.
So, and then from there, I never returned to get chance to stay with my mom and dad and spend brotherly, brotherhood there. So
with your brothers.
That part I'm missing.
Oh, okay.
So that's thing. So then somehow, sometimes I feel so special. All brothers, and mostly brothers, are there doing very well. Everybody is spiritual. They take part their own journey, and they are not doing something ordinary activity. Everybody doing something extraordinary activity, making benefit for Dharma. And all sentient being. So I think that when I look at my family, I always appreciate and privilege I'm born as their brother.
Wow. Wow, I think it sounds very, very special and very intriguing. And, sitting here with you, it's a very, very privilege, and I'm very honored. And I feel very blissful as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing that with us. And I feel like out of seven is a special number. That's my lucky number too. And I love 7 for some reason. And it's, very beautiful and very mesmerizing to hear about the stories you have. Like out of 7, 5. Oh my God, that's huge, right? And I believe that everybody in your family is a religious head. They need to travel from place to place and, be attend a lot of events. And even though you mentioned that you all are not having enough time to spend together, but from your heart you all are very much connected, and that makes it more special.
Yeah, it's true. I think that is maybe about the way which we study.
Yes,
so we study about the Buddhism philosophy.
Yes.
So I think that reason we respect each
Yes.
other. So I'm honestly speaking, every family has a drama.
Yes,
That's for sure.
Yes. Yes.
But we can try to understand each other. So we always not put what we want or what I want them to do.
Yes.
Right? I
True.
always looking for they can grow their own way. So even though my elder two brother also, they never control me. I should follow with them, and I can do what they want me to do. So they never tell me. So, and also my younger brothers, always we give freedom and we give space for growth.
Yes.
So that's why maybe we are always live in heart, because respect each other.
Wow.
And respect to elder and care for the younger one.
Yes.
So that's why we are living. We are not physically together, but mentally always supporting each other.
Wow, that sounds very special too. And you were mentioning, Rinpoche, you were mentioning, like together and, respecting and understanding your siblings, which is a crucial element in maintaining a relationship. It doesn't have to be always together, right? But you, showing and expressing the space of respectful and understanding, I think that is a very, very, that would be the best thing. Yeah. In a relationship, especially as siblings.
Yeah.
Yes, La. Thank you so much for sharing that, La. And Rinpoche, one more question about your childhood. I read something about you that you were also born in a part of a very sacred mountain in Bhutan, everybody, which is also called Kankar Pensumla. So how was your experience growing up, and how did it help you in your spiritual path? Like, now you're an adult, so was there any connection, or was your experience, and how did it help you through your path in spiritually?
So it is, I think, I always think where I was born, it's one of the very special and sacred for Guru Rinpoche, sacred, and others Bemalingpa's holy place as well. Then Dupa Kunle, he also visited. And then the protector like Tsring Changa, their holy palace also considered as a Kankar Pinsum.
Wow.
So I think, the place is excellent. So I always, when I was a kid, I don't know what is there. But when just now I'm looking back to my birthplace, it is something very amazing. I think it is not ordinary. The world here, human, live and sharing 8 billion number, sharing this universal, right? But I got a special place, and I born there, non-civilization. It's a very sacred. It's a very quiet place.
Yes.
And then I consider that place is something special. And like, my journey is not same like other the great master journey. I'm born, my family background is nomad family. So they are not staying, not spending one place more than month. They're moving around with animals, right? So, but just now I'm wearing this red robe, and I got a chance to receive teaching from highly learned and excellent great master like a Rinpoche, like a H.E Tulku Rinpoche, and Dalung Rinpoche, many great master. And just now everybody they are already been buried nirvana. So I got a chance, and like who the belonging person, non-civilization, and just now traveling almost in the world, and birth like a big city, right? And valley, developed country, and just traveling. And that's why I'm always thinking this is not about me. It is about the place, blessing from place where I'm born.
Yes.
So that's why I'm always thinking this is one of the, if there people can point, is there exists paradise, I can say paradise. I'm born in paradise.
Yes. Yeah, that's so beautiful. Rinpoche, you were born there, and it makes itself very sacred and very special, extraordinary, I'd say. And I think that itself makes it very unique.
Yeah, I think, this is not about the, I am nobody, but, the place make me, and place give me, and lots of, pouring, we say pouring, blessing from the place, and I have accumulate lots of, blessing and fortune. So that's why just now, whatever I do, wherever I am traveling, I always consider me as one of the non-civilizations place where I belong.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is the life actually. How much you are busy, right?
Yes.
And how much you have gaining your life and accomplishing your dream.
Yes.
But it's still like, the final, you are looking the quiet place and simple city. Yes. So that's why that place, when I was born there, I learned from that place something we should be stay very simple.
Yes.
So
yes. Wow, that is very, very, beautiful. And like I said, it really, really makes you and Rinpoche and the place and your birthplace, where you're coming from, the wholesome, it's very sacred.
And also, like, I remember that place and my previous, the retreat hut is very close actually.
Wow.
By working, it will take 6-7 hours, you will reach there. So maybe like few hours journey. When he passed away, he decided to be born there.
Wow. That's how the things are connected, Mola.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Rinpoche, when you were mentioning about you, Rinpoche being not, Rinpoche were mentioning that, I'm nobody. Like, why do you say that, or what does that phrase really speak about in our, very normal language? I'm very curious about this.
So maybe it is a direct translate from our Dzongkha language.
Yes.
Humble, simple.
Yes.
Nyamchu. Nyamchu means not something like you don't have anything, right? Then, so why I mention I'm nobody means like I always, when I look in my own view, I see everybody has a special, and everybody are very special on their own.
Yes, la.
So that's why, I don't have any extra things to show, extraordinary. So that's why I said I'm nobody.
Yes.
Meaning is that.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche. La. That really made me feel special and made me feel lighter. Thank you. And Rinpoche, how can you, how can we teach ourselves emotionally that what's future going to be, and like we manifested, like we have to be prepared for our emotional stability, right? So we don't know what the future holds, but how are we going to teach ourselves emotionally what we are going to see in the future?
Okay, so for me, emotional meaning is something maybe I can answer two type of emotion.
Yes.
Emotion, there are two type of emotion.
Yes.
One is constructive emotion.
Yes.
We are facing future, right?
Yes.
And one is destructive emotion as well.
Yes.
So, and good and bad,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So emotion.
True.
So we can't control for appearing emotion, facing challenge emotion,
Yes. La.
right?
Yes.
But we can balance the emotion.
Yes. True.
That is the something.
Yes.
So my own personal experience, what I do when I'm facing sometimes sad, sometimes exciting.
Yes. La.
So when I was sad, I'm always looking like, I'm just investigating my reason why I am sad. So which reason? So who make me face this challenge?
Yes. Yes.
It is me, or it is problem is stay outside, or
Yes.
problem is stay
Yes.
inner, your own.
Yes.
So I have always investigated, and from there, I cannot find any answer. Then by the time I forget my challenge and sad,
Oh, yes.
so it's really healed me.
Yes.
I always do like that, and also constructive emotion, also like excitement.
Yes. La.
Oh, I got a good news, or my things are going well. So my project or whatever I do, things really doing well. Then that time, sometime I feel like wow, this is something like
Yes.
exciting moment, and like you feel like top of the world, and that also I always watch that moment. I should not be too excited. So if I being too excited, then it's become more
Yes.
difficult, because
Yes.
I lost my control. So I always play with the emotion,
Yes.
try to
Balance.
keep balance.
Wow,
And
that's-
this is how I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds, Rinpoche, it sounds very practical, I think, and very practical, and it makes a lot of sense, right? Like it's just like what we study, like naming our emotions. Like, why are you sad? What made you sad? And what is the source? Like, who
Yeah.
made you sad?
Yes,
That
exactly.
we just pause a moment and realize and do a lot of reflections on it. And, who made me sad? What happened that I feel this way? Or should I feel this way? Or is it right? Is it wrong? I think that makes a lot of sense to make
Yes.
it into a practical. And
Yes.
if we practice that in our everyday life, I think it is a good practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it will help you to cure.
Less. A lot
So
of.
you don't have to depend with mostly people are. I'm not against with who
Yes,
go to
yes,
party,
yes,
who
yes.
throw out the party, who drink alcohol.
I believe you're very
Right.
you're free to see things and accept.
So
Yes.
yeah, I it's so far so not too much.
Less.
Yeah, definitely, like it's a generation,
Less.
right?
Yes.
So from my side, I don't believe too much going party and those stuff. I don't do this thing, and even though alcohol, I never, touch. How to say touching? I can touch, but never drink.
Okay,
So, but this is not bad for something who drink alcohol. So important, they have to know the limitation. So those are very important, right?
Definitely.
So that's why always staying, accept, try to rejoice and try to whatever the others are doing for me, not really affect. And I always stay myself. Alert. Those are
important.
Very important.
Thank you, La Rinpoche. And next one, what are the qualities like you think are very important in our life for having a very meaningful and purposeful and spiritually anchored life?
So in general or in our Bhutanese community? So that's maybe it will be easy for me to attest.
Yes, La.
Yeah.
Both La, in general and spiritually.
Yeah, in general, I think, so mostly when now I'm traveling a lot, right? Met different community, different countries, people. So when I talk with them, and then I understand very well what they are missing in the life.
Yes, La.
Right? So, and I think being mindful and one thing is so important that you should learn through your own culture. Keep alive in your culture is so important. So just now mostly generation what they think, new generations are what they think, respecting parents or those things are, it is a old school, right? And some maybe think or some may not, and some may be thinking like too much dominating feel, respecting. Why should I need to respect? I'm born as their kids. It is their responsibility for take care and those things. And I think, if you want to be success and free from contradictory ways, and then you should need, mindful, be mindful, and need your focused is so important. And humble is very important. So humble is not something mostly people thinking that being humble is taking advantage. The people maybe take advantage. Actually, it's not true. I am not agree with this thing, because the being humble means you know yourself very well, better than anyone else, right? And being humble meaning is we should not harm to anyone, right? And then be yourself. It's so important.
Yes. I think I have caught up with a lot of words from your phrases, which you have showered me with the blessings, like being humble and being content, being focused and respecting others, and keeping our culture alive. So Rinpoche, being in Australia especially, there are so many Bhutanese in Perth, like in all states of Australia now. And do you think that people here are keeping up with our culture spiritually and with our tradition and culture? Where do you think we stand at the moment?
Okay, so this question is a little bit tough to say, because here I'm like a guest. Because I'm not I'm not a hotel owner, right? I'm not staying here long term. I just come for short, right? But this is my fourth time in Australia. My first visit was 2019. It's a long time, right? So now I observe a lot. So I'm not saying I'm being a Bhutanese, so our Bhutan is the best. I'm not saying that. I am telling the truth and honest. Our Bhutanese blood is something amazing. That blood always help to who you are and where you are standing. So where you should respect. So I think, 30, 40 years, definitely community will be supporting, and somewhere like interesting incident happened with me because we know when I was in Bhutan, and I have many friends who come here, right? And they are totally different before when they were there. So they are back to home. They don't really go to temple and attend the events, right? And now when I look at here, and they are showing interest and enthusiasm, and they are asking question about the practice. So I think, it's become amazing, and I thought, a community will be definitely
much
stronger, and maybe right action and right livelihood, and I think right speech.
Wow. Yes. I think it is very important for all of us to attend such events, and also for the blessings for us also. And personally, I believe that Bhutan itself is a blessed country, and even just stepping on it, being born in such country is being fortunate, and getting out of that beautiful, blessed country, and here we feel like we're missing something. And when our spiritual head and Rinpoche all comes here, it's we feel very special, and someone to look up to, someone to get blessings, and so it is a very, very naturally we're connected to it in a way that we can't explain, and it is very, very important to me personally, and I believe all our viewers listening right now or watching us, they also have the same feeling. And I'm still very honored here sitting next to Rinpoche right now. Rinpoche, you recently taught on the heart treasure of the enlightened ones. Yeah, and what makes this text so important in the Dzongkha tradition?
So heart treasure of enlightenment. So I think, this called
how would you directly translate it to Dzongkha?
It is a Tokta Barsum Gevitam.
Okay.
So that's Tokta Barsum Gevitam. So recently, right?
Yes,
a very important subject. So it will teach you how to live your life, and how to keep balance your emotions, and how to be your I always mention about the teaching that we have a three type of the practitioner live. Practice, just practitioner, the practitioner, just practitioner, and then authentic practitioner. So the practitioner is everybody's practitioner, because we all human have emotions, thoughts, dream, expectation. We know how to do. We always practice, experiencing. Right? It's related about your experience. And just practice is something like you are asking about the same. Like you ask me this heart tissues subject.
Yes, la.
Right? And this is called just practitioner. You are just looking,
Yes, la.
looking into,
Yes.
and looking, showing your enthusiasm and asking about
Yes.
that, try to describing, and this is a just practitioner.
Yes.
And then from there you're learning what to practice or not to practice, right?
Yes, la. Yes, la.
And then excellent or authentic practitioner is more who know and who have already learned one. So been a great masters, or
Yes.
those are like, they practicing daily, based on daily their life. So authentic practitioner.
Yes.
So this book can help you to guide from the beginning to from beginner to till practitioner. So that's why I teach this
Yes.
this book.
Yes. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That was very insightful. Also, in that very teaching, Rinpoche, it also talk about few elements such as view, meditation, and conduct. What does it mean in simple terms for everyday practitioners?
Okay. The view means tawa,
Tawa.
right?
Yes.
And then lam, tawa, gumba, choba. Yes.
Yes.
The choba, behavior, and action. Right. So the daily life, we can say, like just now, for example, you live in Australia.
Yes, la.
And your view is you want to study.
Yes, la.
And you want to build your life.
Yes, la.
That is your view.
Yes.
And behave also, you like, looking for so many opportunities.
Yes,
and research, doing research, and investigating
Yes,
those
la.
things. Then after that,
Yes.
action is once you are ready, you really doing into. That is the simple way.
Yes.
And come to the practice point, like for example, like, so maybe we can use bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is a Changchup Kisem.
Yes.
And then bodhisattva is a person. Their view is, as a Buddhist, maybe we can say as a Buddhist,
Yes.
right?
Yes, la.
So Buddhist view should be a not harmful.
Yes, la.
That is the view.
Yes, la.
And behavior should be a compassionate one, right? And that view and behavior merge and unify and applying daily life, helping all sentient beings. That is called action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is the mention about inside the book.
Lasla. Wow, that is very, very insightful too. And you have beautifully described all the elements of your teachings as well. Thank you so much, Rinpoche. And okay, Rinpoche, you mentioned about, especially this generations, a lot of things are happening. So many young generations who are trying to learn, and also physically, mentally, there are so many issues arising. And such teachings would be very, very special to, especially to younger generations who are learning, who are coping with a lot of things, juggling with a lot of things. And if I ask you, like, if you could sit down with every Bhutanese youth, 5 minutes each, what would you tell them?
Okay, so maybe firstly, definitely I will tell them to learn compassion and sharing.
Compassion and sharing.
Yeah.
Yes. La.
Everyone, same subject.
Yes.
Sharing and compassion. And you are special.
Yes.
And plus other also is special.
Yes. La. I think that is very, very important. And I just realized that how important are these things in our life. Like, we are special and other people are very special. So
both are very special.
Very, very special. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much. That was very short, but very, very insightful. It holds a lot of weight on it. And one more. How can we spiritually, how can spirituality and modern career coexist with each other? I mean,
so spiritual journey and modern journey,
spirituality journey and modern career journey together can coexist.
Okay, that's I'm always definitely I love to share about a little bit about this thing.
Yes, sir.
Because when I was studying, and my colleague who enter the monastic education. So I don't want to talk about the others because I don't believe to criticizing about other, right? So I will share my journey.
Yes.
So I was at age of 5. I got a chance to learn Buddhist, starting from the alphabet, right? Then till my age 22, I was continuing studying and Buddhism philosophy. I did a master and graduate and master, and after that PhD as well, right?
Yes.
And then, which is like, just now, everybody, mostly, maybe I can't say 100%, but mostly they are seeing that Buddhists, sending your kids in monastery education, giving monastery education, so they don't have a future. That right?
Yes.
So nobody sending their kids, and they can do future. They won't be doctor, they won't be not business engineering, right?
Yes.
There is no future, right? It's a zero future. And who will invest? There is no return. That's for 100% truth of this time, right?
Oh, yes.
And then I believe it is not true. I am the result.
Wow.
So I don't have a certificate.
Yes.
I don't have a college certificate. I don't have anything else. I have a certificate, but it's just based on charity.
Yes.
So my institute is built by charity way.
Yes.
So that's why my certificate is not recognized from any government and such. Now, example like your certificate is recognized by government, right? Everything.
Yes.
So easy to get job.
Yes.
And I have a certificate, PhD, master, and graduate. But somehow I'm thinking it's a useless. If I apply anywhere, my result will be not help and support.
Yes.
But still I'm breathing. I'm trying hard, right? And then my journey is getting much better. And sometimes when I look at, I'm so blessed. I study Buddhist philosophy.
Yes.
And this institute or the university's certificate not helping you this life. Even you will getting help from this certificate too, until you attain enlightenment, generation to generation. That, and also all knowledge are fresh. Buddhist knowledge are fresh.
Yes.
For example, I never study about human, psychotherapy, but I know about the psychotherapy.
Yes.
Right, and then logic, art. It's all knowledge, whatever I know right now. So it's come from this book.
Yes.
And that institute.
Yes.
Buddhist philosophy really helping.
Wow.
And my life is compared than other.
Yes.
Not too bad.
Yes.
So I'm very successful. I consider myself successful. So this is all about not about the certificate, it's about your interest
Yes, la.
and
Very true.
dedication.
Yes, la.
So that's why I believe, spiritual journey help career,
Yes, la.
because spiritual will be give boost for your career,
Yes, la.
right?
Yes.
So now look, just mostly our Bhutanese, if things are not going well, business is something not doing well, we always seek for some rituals activity,
Yes, la.
right?
At the end of the day.
Yeah, so that's why, I always think that, okay, I know about the rituals thing, right?
Yes, la.
Then why don't I try that? And then it's helping each other.
Yes, la.
It's that's why I'm telling, spiritual journey is giving boost for the career.
Yes, la. Our modern career.
Yeah,
yes,
modern.
yes. Wow. Yeah. It was really, you really put, Rinpoche, you really put it, you have put into, very, in a very insightful way, and very, very convincing. I now understand, because these questions comes from my, I make discussions, and I feel I'm gaining a lot of knowledge from you at the moment, and I'm very blessed. I have been saying that, and thank you so much for the clarification. And yes, Rinpoche, these teachings are very special, like you mentioned, and I really liked how you put into, how spiritual can complement our modern career, and how can these two factors coexist with each other. Yeah. And Rinpoche has mentioned, one factor complementing another. Yes, if we put that into our everyday practice, yes, and we are going to perceive a lot of things in a very positive manner. Yeah. And I truly believe that. And Rinpoche, what is one best advice you have ever received in your life?
What I didn't
One advice
received. Yeah. I think my childhood, or you're talking about right now?
General, one advice which someone told you, or you have read somewhere, and you always, it's always been in your heart.
Okay, now I got it. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I think humbleness. I think, being humble.
Being humble.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, especially for who really hate you, showing, always make you destroy, and always want to destroy somebody and in you. So that mostly we react badly.
Yes.
And so I really want somebody can give me advice, you should calm, and you should not distract with that movement. Yeah, this thing.
Yes, thank you, Rinpoche. Rinpoche, also, we forgot to mention about your community center, which you have officially started here in Australia. I believe it's called Dhyana
Shiso.
Yeah, yes. So Dhyana Shiso, Perth International.
Yes.
Here. And what does it mean? And what's your ultimate goal with this community center?
Okay. So actually, this one also I got a blessing.
Yes.
So blessing from His Majesty.
Yes.
So one day I have a fortune to attend even the monastery. It's like a Tongdu ceremony.
Yes.
And I was there, and I'm about to leave from monastery, resign from my post. I was a Tharpaling's lam, right?
Yes.
And I always want to resign, resign from there. And I decide, and then I met randomly. H.M. asked, what you doing nowadays? I heard you're living. And then I said, what is your plan? Then I shared my plan for what I'm doing. So before I don't have any plan, because I want to be quiet, and I want to be relax, and I don't want to do any activity much, and I don't want to attend mass gathering, ceremony, and those things. I'm trying to do renunciation, this thing, and then so all of a sudden asked me, and I need to give answer, right? And I said, I want to start meditation. So that was I think 2018. Back to 2018. Then from there, 2018, I start Dhyana Shiso at Bhutan. And that time I have a certificate, 2019. And I don't know what to do and how to start, where to start. And then COVID, then 2020, COVID happened. Right? And then everybody's are difficult to stay one place. And you may be experienced that, right?
Of course.
Right? And then difficult time, everybody. And everyone doing something, doing contribution for this thing. Then I thought, this is the best way to make calm for the public. Then I start Dhyana Shiso Meditation Center and post office. And before, now it's shift already, moved to other building, and Thimphu Plaza building, 2nd floor. So from there, the public reaction and public are showing interest to doing meditation, and almost Bhutanese 3,500 they participate that Dhyana Shiso Meditation Center. And then I got a more energy to do, and I thought, it's really helping to community, and it is a free of course, and then it's making benefit for the public. So then I thought, I'm doing something for our own community, right? And this is how I start journey of Dhyana Shiso. And 2020, when I was here 19, I create a small group. And just now here few of still with me. And we not name specifically. Then 2023, after COVID, I was here. And then that time we start building Dhyana Shiso Association here in Perth. So my intention, goal is not for the gaining name and fame and so popularity and wealth, right? So my intention is that because we can serve to community, and we help to them through this Dhyana platform. Once you have a platform, you can easy to connect and help. And we have every year we have some special events for conducting community. So recently, maybe last week, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday we did Lomi Rimdo, and Sunday empowerment of Sampal Rimdo. So this is how we only contribute for our community and give service. So that intention, and one thing that, another one is for me, opportunity, work different people and understand different people. So that's why it's more benefiting for everyone. So that's why we are still we are giving, and then how we help each other.
Yes.
So my association executive helping me, and I try to help them.
Yes.
This is the how we start here.
Lasla. Wow. That is a very how you developed this associations.
Yes.
And is so the one association in Bhutan is the one here. It's related. La.
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
It's true. It's supporting each other, because actually we built this association here, and they are helping to back to home. For example, like dhyana meditations, whole rental, every member, and they are sending.
Yes.
So every month they are sending, supporting to Bhutan.
Lasla.
You know about the Bhutan,
Yes,
we don't have to discuss, right?
Yes. La.
So that's why, like, it's a benefit.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes. Rinpoche talked about having this platform. So how can we be part of this association?
So we have here category, like if you want to be dhyana, part of dhyana.
Yes.
So we have there are 3 different category.
Yes.
So one is member. So just you can join Facebook and Instagram. So whenever we have events, like annual events, and something is doing for community, always we sharing, and you can be part of that, and you can read and you know what's happening.
Yes.
This is called member
Category. Yes.
Yeah, and another is like member fee.
Yes.
From here, like we don't have a fee such as amount, big amount. It is like $5, $1, $2, $10, and if you want to give 120,000, it's up to you. Like this is the thing how we sustain this association here.
Okay.
And then, from there, association executive, we select the executive and how it's work.
Okay. To all our viewers, like Rinpoche mentioned, Dhyana Shitok, to be a member, please check out their association in Instagram and Facebook, and you can pay like any amount to be a member. Membership fee.
If you want to become member.
Yeah, if you want to become a member, you can pay any amount and be the member, and you are going to receive a lot of positive and impactful events coming your way in future.
And also, like you don't have to necessary to being a member. You don't necessary to pay fee also. So when we are doing community service, and they can come and show the manpower also, it's okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
totally up to member.
Yeah, we can do that as well, everybody. Thank you, La Rinpoche. Rinpoche, as yourself being a Rinpoche and spiritual teachers, like a lot of spiritual teachers has visited Perth and a lot of other states in Australia, like in the past few years, or it's been a decade. And what do you think is the main challenges, like yourself and the spiritual teachers faces when they move or out of Bhutan, and trying to create a community or trying to spread our blessings? Is there any challenges that you have faced so far, or how people living abroad have perceived these movement?
As for me, I didn't really face any challenge, much challenge. Excuse me. Because I have such a strong
great
and lovable association and team are really caring. And I always wondering that I'm disturbing their time. So for me, their time is so important.
Yes, la.
Because once you are here in Australia, who give you time it's a meaningful.
Yes, la.
So right. So that's why like for me I I don't get any challenge, big challenge.
Yes.
So a small challenge, there is maybe like a weather little bit sometime.
Yes, la.
Today is
True.
pleasant and tomorrow will be
Yes, la. True.
changing,
Yes,
right?
la.
So this thing, and I'm wondering that when we are traveling from Bhutan and visiting here, lots of teacher are already coming and they will be coming also
Yes,
every
la.
month, right?
Yes, la.
So I'm just wondering that, we are not too much coming here, or
Yes.
I always feel like it is not too much to coming here and disturbing community because they have to lead their life
Yes, la.
and work, and they have.
True.
So till now nobody told me about this thing.
Yes, la.
Like comments, bad comments I never received. I didn't receive, right? But it's still I'm my own thoughts, hope not too much,
Yes.
because we don't want to fed up the community.
Yes, la.
So from myself, why I'm coming here, not about my community, obviously community, right? But my intention is that when I'm traveling here Australia, for me easy to understand and talk person to person.
Yes.
Here, but Australia, easy to talk and
Yes.
easy to understand.
Yes, la.
And Bhutan, we have a lots of people, and we don't really get this kind of movement.
Yes.
And Australia, it's like a free space. We can talk each other, we can understand
Yes, la.
and listen,
Yes, la.
challenge and sharing.
Yes.
And it's really make feel like, we are the one.
Yes.
So
la.
that's why I always want to travel and learn something from
Yes.
the community.
Yes, la.
So that's why I'm traveling.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is very interesting. Like traveling and learning, getting to see new things, meeting people. And I believe, and it is very, very special for us to meet our spiritual teachers as well, I'd say. And everybody watching right now, they believe this. I think they feel the same way as well. And Rinpoche, I think we can end our podcast here.
Yeah.
And if you may share some blessings or your last message to people here in Australia or to the people around the world, if you have anything.
Thank you. Thank you for talking with me, and then thanks for platform Heart to Heart. Right? And then so advice, I don't have any advice because an advice word is very heavy for me.
Yes, la.
But I can share
Yes, la.
so some my own thoughts, what to do,
Yes, la.
and how you lead your life
Yes, la.
ahead, right? So everybody have a facing crisis now, right? Everyone is facing
Yes, la.
difficult time. We don't have a time. We are busy, physically tired,
Yes, la.
mentally exhausted.
Yes, la.
And so some of who live here in abroad, they got a homesick.
Yes.
And they always see their responsibility. They can't leave here from here and go home. Home is so far away from here. So what you have to do, so always you can show your love and respect to your parents, your elder one, and you can build a good community, positive community. You can follow the positive community here
Yes.
and make yourself better human. You're already better human, but even though much better human. And so stay positive, whatever you facing difficulty. So be positive and be alert and awake from whatever atmosphere and circumstance you're facing. Stay positive.
Lasla, thank you so much, La Rinpoche. And thank you everyone for watching our special episode with our Rinpoche. And I believe you have learned or garnered a lot of spiritual wisdom from today's episode. And like I always mention, take care of yourself, and please get connect to our community, and don't forget to go and check out Diana Shiso, and in Instagram, Facebook, and like Rinpoche mentioned, you even if to be a membership, you can, if you want to pay, you can pay and be a membership of this association. If not, or if you're not able to, you're always welcome to be part of these associations and can offer in kind as well. So thank you so much, Rinpoche, for making time for us and for this insightful conversations. And it was very entertaining, and also I have gained a lot of information and insights from Eula today. Thank you everyone for watching us, and thank you, Eula. Thank you so much. Bye.